Man, what's good, man? We back on Tongue Twang. We got RoyRamboe here. What's up with you, bro?
What's good with you, man?
Man, chilling, man. So, man, this is your first time on Tongue Twang, so we're going to go through your story, get into the music, all that. So, for the people who don't know, let them know where you from.
I'm South Laurel, Maryland, 11684, South Laurel Drive, apartment 2C.
All right, bet. And, for the people who've never been to South Laurel or never been to Laurel in general, tell them a little bit about that area and what it's like.
It's like, it's a normal area for the most part, you hear me? You got your south side, you got your, that's the such more dangerous side. Yeah. You got your west side with all the people, where all the white people at. You got your side with all the Hispanics and all that. It's a regular neighborhood for real.
Okay. And how long did you live in Laurel?
I've been living in Laurel since I was like 5 years old, for real.
Okay, that's a good far. All right. For sure. And then now, you moved out to Baltimore for a little bit, right?
Yeah, I live in Baltimore now. Yeah.
For sure. And then, what made you move out to Baltimore?
School. I go to Morgan State University. You know what I'm saying? So I moved out that way. Got me a little basement apartment out that way over west.
Yeah. All right. So, what was that transition like? I know Baltimore and PG, is two different things. I know they close, but they vastly different. So, what was that transition like going from PG to Baltimore?
Two completely different worlds for real.
Yeah.
Completely different worlds for real. PG, don't get me wrong, PG definitely do got his trenches, you know what I'm saying? South Low, Pumpkin Hill, Conti Road, but out in Baltimore, I tell my men, everybody hungry out there.
Yeah.
Anybody willing to do anything they gotta do to just, in PG, people living, you know what I'm saying? But in Baltimore, people surviving for real.
Yeah, for sure, yeah. And there's a big difference when you surviving and then when you just kind of living, you know what I'm saying? When you're in survival mode, things get cutthroat.
Yes, sir.
All right. And so you moved out there around 17, 18?
Yeah, 17, 18 years.
All right, for sure. How old are you now?
I'm 20.
20? All right, so you've been out there for about 3 years?
Yeah.
All right, for sure. All right. What do you like most about Baltimore?
So people always, when they come to Baltimore, people always focus on the violence and the murders and the trenches and all that, but Baltimore got real love too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Real love. Everybody that I know from Baltimore, they real loyal. All my music videos been in Baltimore. I'm on Payson. I'm in Gilmore with my man Quan, Park Heights with Tonto, Payson with Leak or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's real love out there.
For sure. You feel like you get more love in Baltimore than you do in the DMV or in PG?
To a degree, yeah, because PG where I was born and raised, but Baltimore where my music journey really started.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I was really, my men in Baltimore was the ones that told me to really get into the music thing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were the ones that really told me I had to do something with it.
For sure. All right, yeah. Let's get into that. When, you said it was when you moved out to Baltimore you started taking music seriously. When did you just get into music in general? When you first started rapping and doing all that.
Man, my father was a pastor, so I said, all I had was gospel till I turned 12.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I heard rap, it was somebody opened up the floodgates for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm hearing rap, I think I told you my first rap song I ever heard was Go DJ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was snuck to me by my uncle for real.
Yeah.
Cause like I said, my father wasn't going for none of that. But now when I'm hearing rap, you know what I'm saying? I think that I got a good foundation from my father with the gospel music and all that.
Yeah.
I could tell you about Sam Cooke, Dee Dee Sharp, the Marvelettes, and then some. And then I'm turning around, I'm turning 12, 13 years old. Reminds you, when I turned 13, that's when people like Chief Keef got the pop in there. Yeah. I'm 6th grade, 7th grade, so now I'm hearing Chief Keef and I'm hearing all these different things. So I was just like a kid in a candy store for real.
Yeah. Damn, so what was it like growing up, with no rap music? It was just straight gospel, You ain't never you never tried to sneak and try to turn on BT or something?
I couldn't. Bedtime was at 7:30. You hear me?
Man.
You hear me? 7:30, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Pops had the remote. Wasn't no BET, none of that. It was, most I got probably for real was Disney Channel and ESPN for real. Wasn't none of that extra stuff, none of that.
Was he real strict or?
You gotta understand, my father from Georgia.
Yeah.
So it's a whole different, and he not from Atlanta enough, and he from Augusta, McCray, that's country area.
Yeah, from a real country town.
Yeah, those country areas. So the way they brought up was, you come home, ain't no TV. Get that homework done, then you got, my father kicked me out the house, telling me to go outside.
Yeah.
Go outside and play, come back in. By the time you come back in, you hear me? You take a shower, eat something, it's time for sleep for real.
Yeah.
So I really never had no room to listen to anything other than what he played for me.
Yeah, for sure. All right. So when you first heard rap, that kind of made you want to rap, or what was your first, reaction to it?
First reaction to rap was, this ain't tough. This is real loud tough. Cause again, it was different. You know what I mean? I've been listening to Sam Cooke and Otis Redding since I was 6 years old.
Yeah.
And now I'm 12 and I'm just hearing about Lil Durk. Like my first reaction to it for it was to study it. Like I got real deep into the history from like the 80s and up, you know what I'm saying? And I was trying to really get my foundation going on with it, you hear me?
Yeah, for sure. So who were like some of the, I know you mentioned that Go DJ was the first song you heard, and Chief Keef and Lil Durk was popping at the time. Like, who were some of your favorites besides them at that time that you kind of like really gravitated towards?
I really didn't like Kendrick Lamar at first. Because remind you, when I started hearing rap, that's when like Kendrick Lamar dropped like Swimming Pools and things like that. I really didn't bang with him at first. But then I think when I got to like the 8th grade, 9th grade, and he dropped to Pimp a Butterfly, Kendrick Lamar became a vital, very, very vital artist that I was cranking. Right now, for real, it's Lil Durk, for real. And I remind you at the time, like I caught on the rap like right when Lil Wayne's reign on top of the rap game was somewhat starting to decline a little bit.
Yeah, so like around 2012.
Yeah. So I was cranking a lot of Lil Wayne's who playing catch up. You know what I'm saying? I think for real, Lil Wayne one of, if not the best to ever do it.
Now that's my goal. That's my personal goal. I think Weezy the best. You know. I think Weezy, I think he the best to ever do it. But some people disagree. But it is what it is. So, all right. And so this is what, like middle school. Okay. And so what? Were you like freestyling anything at that time? Or?
Yeah. So I went to Eisenhower. It's right off Conti for real. If you're from Law, you know where it's at, behind Fox Rest and all that. Yeah. So, like I said, that's back when, like, I don't know if people still doing it now, but, like, pencil tapping. Yeah. Pencil tapping was real big. They was just being at the lunch tables and pencil tapping, and they was having people come rap, because everybody thought you was going to be some shit anyway, so it was just a good laugh. Yeah. Called me over there, and niggas said I killed that shit, you know what I mean? So, from that point on, every time somebody was, like, pencil tapping or doing whatever, they always called me over there to go ahead and do something.
All right, that's dope.